No! You scared me. What do you want? Oh, you want a knife fight with that little Benchmade? That's not a knife. Now this is a knife. Ah! Oh, hope you didn't need that. You've got to be kidding me. What's up everybody, my name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today we're going to do things a little bit differently. Normally my videos are nothing but guns, and sometimes a flamethrower, but today we're going to be checking out a knife. I've been looking for a good hunting / survival knife to keep in my truck. I originally saw this knife at SHOT Show. I was around the Hogue booth, I was looking around, and I found this. This is the Hogue EX-F01. So a little bit about this knife. First of all, it's 100% made in America. It has a really tough sheath that kind of works like a holster would. So it has retention. It's not just going to fall out. It's not going to come out until you hit one of these two levers. Otherwise, it's stuck in there. You could attach this to your belt, or it's got some little straps right here where you can attach it to a vest. You'll also notice that there's a tool back here, and I'll explain that here in a second. So now let's talk about the knife. First of all, I love the way this knife looks. And not only does it look good, but it's pretty rugged as well. The blade is 1/4 of an inch thick. That's a pretty thick blade. It's 5.5 inches long, or you can get 7.5 inches, but I went with the 5.5. Overall, this knife is 10.5 inches long. You have a Tanto point. There's a black Cerakote on here. You have a saw on the top, and on the bottom here, it comes to a point and the steel is exposed. They call that the skull crusher, which I thought was pretty cool. Now your grips, I have G10 grips on this. They're OD green. There's different colors, but I love OD green. Now remember that tool that was on the back of the sheath? Well, you can use that to take these screws out on each side. Your grips come off. There's a little bit of space in between there. You can put some fishing string or something like that in there, or you can take the grips off completely and you can attach to a stick or a rod, and now you have a spear. Well, that's enough talking for me. Let's go try this thing out. All right, so now let's try this knife out. So first I want to see how sharp it is. And what does every guy do when he gets a knife to see how sharp it is? He tries to shave hair off his arm. So that's what we're gonna do. Yep. That's a lot of hair we just took off my arm. And now I've got a nice little bald spot. I'm probably gonna have 1,000,000 ticks on me after this video. All right, I'm gonna cut this limb. I brought some leather gloves just in case. I don't want to slip and cut my hand open. Let's see what we can do. All right, now let's do a little bit on the bottom. That's not too bad. It didn't take too long. So you probably couldn't cut down a tree with this knife, but maybe we can split some wood. All right, we get the knife inside that piece. Hey, all right. That's a pretty thick piece of wood. I wonder if we could split that piece. That's a really thick piece. We're splitting it. That's awesome. Check that out. Oh yeah. That is legit. It's a pretty thick piece of wood, and we made it all the way through that thing. Knife is still looking good. That was pretty impressive. Now I want to try out the skull crusher. I've got a coconut. Let's see if we can bust it open. All right, let's take a whack at it. Oh, that's awesome. I brought one more. Let's see if we can bust this one too. 1, 2. So we we busted a coconut with our skull crusher, but I wonder if we can make it through a cinder block. Ooh, I don't know. Took a few hits, but we did it. And the tip is still in pretty good shape. So now let's say you're camping or you're in a survival situation and you have some canned food. Most canned food nowadays has a pop top, but let's say you found some that didn't have a pop top. Could we cut into the can? Oh well, that was really easy. That didn't take nothing at all to cut into that can. I'm a little surprised, to be honest with you. Oh wow. That is slicing through this can like it's nothing. Jeez. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Green beans are for dinner tonight. Master Chef. So I've seen a lot of people cut through water bottles to show how sharp a knife is. Let's do that, but then let's up it a little bit and cut through a 1-gallon water jug. Sliced right through that one. Let's do one more. Kia! We turned that water bottle into a cup. Look at there. Oh, I'm just joking. That is such a clean cut. Now you're up. Folded it over. How about some fruits and veggies? Oh, I dropped my cabbage. Nobody likes eggplant. Ugh. That is sharp. Ugh. 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 Get out of here. Woo! Sliced right into that. Making some big clean cuts into that. That makes some real good coleslaw. I'm most excited about this one. I want to cut this top off first. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think, oh, yep. Look how clean that cut is. Goodness. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that home with me. I'm not throwing that out in the woods. I'll be right back. And lastly, the watermelon. Oh! I sliced a little too far in and I actually punched the watermelon, but we had a really good cut. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So a pretty nasty storm has moved in and it's about to rain. So I think we're gonna have to wrap things up and finish up tomorrow. Well, the storm has passed and we're out here the next day, hence why I'm wearing a different color t-shirt. And now we're gonna take the knife and try and turn it into a spear. So first we're gonna need to take the grips off. So we have our sheath and we're gonna take our little tool out of the back here. And now we're gonna remove each one of these screws. Once you remove your grips, you're left with this. And like I said, there's some space in the handle here and there's some material missing in your grips. So you could put some fishing string or whatever you wanted in here and slap your grips back on. But now we're gonna take this and see if we can turn it into a spear. So I've got this walking stick and I'm thinking if we just split it down the middle, I can slide the knife down inside it and then I can wrap some paracord around it and we should be good to go. Okay, so I've wrapped some cord around our stick and I think we're good to go. It's in there pretty good. Okay, now let's do some watermelon hunting. We got a watermelon set up about 10 to 12 yards away. I will be really surprised if I hit this. Oh, I nicked it. Yeah, just barely nicked it. Dang, so close. I can't believe I hit that. Check that out. We made it all the way through the watermelon, just barely. Okay, now I got some water jugs set up. Let's see if we can do that again. Oh man, we were so close. Oh! Yes! We got them both. We got them both. So we made it through one water jug and then we cut into the second water jug. That's pretty impressive. Well, this knife was everything I thought it would be and then some. It's definitely going to be my new go-to survival knife. I had a lot of fun testing it out, but I've never done a knife review before. I've never tested out a knife. So let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about today's video. And let me know what you think about the Hogue EX-F01. Also, be sure to check out Kentucky Ballistics clothing. There's a link in the description down below. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure and give it a like. And if you're not already subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. And while you're at it, share today's video with a friend. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all those can be found in the description down below or on my website, KentuckyBallistics.com. Again, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'll see you next time.